our last evaluation will be Chad Austin. We'll be evaluating Nick Molasses.
Thank you, Mike. Nick Molasses, I'm very excited to meet you. And I must say, I really loved your speech. And one of the reasons I was so excited that I knew I was going to get to evaluate you today is you are one of about 5 people in the group that me and Jess realized we haven't seen in person yet. We only know you from here up. And so I know my future wife and I, as soon as we're easing back away from all the precautions, we definitely will be doing more hosting in the future. And you're definitely invited for us to get to know you better, but only if you bring your confetti gun. So that's the deal. That's the part of the deal right there. As far as your speech goes, the purpose of an icebreaker is for us to get to know someone, and it's to break the ice. So, I mean, A+ on that. I think all of us got to know you a little bit, but it's definitely just a teaser. We can't wait after that to know more about you. One thing I want to say that I learned right away from you, just from our emails back and forth, said I was sure we've seen you speak a little bit in roles, and I think it's been enough for us all to get excited about hearing your speech. But I was sure you haven't given your icebreaker yet. But when you replied to me about the talk, you did not talk like that this was your first speech. Like I had to confirm with that. You said that I've given many speeches before and it's not my first speech. I've given lots of speeches before. And I don't know how many people in their first speech for the club would talk like that. I think even if you've done some speaking in the past, your icebreaker, that's your first speech. And so for you to have that mindset that you've done lots of speaking before, it really shows in your confidence when you deliver your talk. And so I think that is a strength you have already. You definitely are very confident in your abilities, and it shows. The structure of your speech, I really love too. I thought the opening and the middle and then the close, it was all perfect. The opening getting us talking about how hard it is to pronounce your name. I'm sure I'm one of the people that did that wrong already. But Nick Molasses, I will always know who that is now. You did a great job of explaining that, and then bringing in, and then that's how you brought us into your family and your siblings, who we all learned a little bit about too. And I can't believe that you're only 19. That was the other part I took away from the intro there. So very well done on that. You mentioned what you wanted me to look for in your talk is that you thought you had a little bit of a twitch, like that when you get a little anxious or nervous, that your neck will twitch or something. And I was looking for that, but I'll have to tell you, when I first started speaking, that was the feedback I got from cards from people during my icebreaker speech. My first couple speeches, is I kept bringing my hand to my face. And I never realized that, but then there was enough people that recognized it and put it in there. But it was like a guard I had from the audience. It's like I realized that after I got that feedback, that anytime I met someone in person for the first time and I was talking to them, I did the same thing. I brought my hand up to cover my mouth. And so that's just a little thing that you'll get rid of very fast. And so I would really actually try not to even focus on it too much. Just give your talk. I definitely forgot I was even supposed to be looking for it because your talk was so engaging. The closing I thought was very good. Already for being virtual, the way you kind of moved in at the end to finish your talk, I thought was very good, and it definitely got us in for a good closing. The last thing you said that one thing you wanted us to take away, if you got to that part of your closing, where if we took away anything from your talk, you wanted us to know that Nick Molasses is better around with other things. You're better with other people. And what I took away from your talk was, I think that TGIF is better with Nick Molasses. So I can't wait to hear your next talk. Very good job. I'm glad I got to meet Nick Molasses today. Thanks.